I'm Warona George, and I'm a criminologist and youth development advocate. I think we need to invest in accountability. We need to invest in accountability structures that make sure that perpetrators do not get opportunities to perpetrate. We need to make sure that we have accountability in our justice system. When things are reported, police act up on them, schools act up on them, families act up on them. We have great policies that do protect young people and do protect women and girls, but how are they enacted? How are they implemented? So I would like us to invest more in our accountability. Accountability is a few things. If I start with like school systems, I think like a lot of the time students report and like children will report either within the school system or to their parents, and we have this culture where it's like, okay, let's not let people know about this, let's keep this in the family, or let's deal with this internally. And a lot of the times children don't get help or justice because the powers that be, whether the adults in the room, whether it's teachers, whether it's counselors, whether it's parents, whether it's family members, are not taken to task or not held accountable for ensuring that a child is safe. So I think that's number one. Number two, I would say in our justice system, police aren't held accountable for the way that they deal with violence against women and children. The fact that we have so much underreporting in Botswana, the fact that you will hear cases of, people being sent home being told like their incident is a domestic issue or that they should solve it at home. The fact that, rape kits aren't always done, or evidence is always taken, or the due process isn't always taken. We don't have accountability for our police in such instances, and I think we need more of that as well. I think prevention is very important. I think we know that prevention is important, but I think where we lack is like the how. Like, how do we prevent? Like, it's easier to patch up a hole that's already leaking. I think that's why we end up focusing on the aftermath and the aftercare and the support and the treatment after, because you can visibly see how to do that. Whereas prevention is so many aspects. We need to unpack our culture and what in our culture, breeds or facilitates gender-based violence or violence against women and children. We need to unpack the systems that we have and the laws that we have. What is missing in laws and policies and the way things are carried out in the workplace, in schools, in homes, that actually allows for this to happen? What are the conversations that we're not having between men and women and children and parents that really can prevent harms being done to women and girls? So I think we need to focus on prevention because we spend a lot of time and money trying to close holes in the aftermath, and that doesn't work. And we end up in this, as you said, this never-ending dialogue and cycle of just trying to patch things up, whereas we need to really unpack and open up, why does this happen? Where can we go for this? How do we actually talk about violence against women and girls in a way that it's like we're not just talking, having these dialogues in the same spaces, but we're actually putting practical steps to it. How do we want that for our children or the next generation? They are not having these same conversations as we are.